In this video, I want to focus on what students can do specifically so that they get the best out of the time that they spend in institutes. So hello everybody. For those of you who might not be aware, my name is Simerjeet Singh, and for the last 18 years I've devoted my life to helping corporations improve, helping education improve, helping students find their true voice and improve their communication skills with a whole diversity of tools. We've done videos on YouTube, we've done podcasts, I've done live appearances, keynotes and workshops, all with a singular focus to help uplift and improve the people with whom I come in contact with. And I've often spoken in the past about the need for improving education, or there's a huge scope of improvement in how we educate through my keynotes. And through this video, I wanted to take this opportunity to dive a little bit deeper about the actual solutions. I believe there are multiple stakeholders in a good education, and students, of course, are the most important part of it. Then it's the teachers, and then it's the leaders of the institutes, and then it is policymakers in general, and also parents. So it's students, parents, teachers, leaders of institute, and policymakers in general. These are the five most important key stakeholders in the education wheel, if you call it, and society at large could be the sixth one. In this video, I want to focus on what students can do specifically so that they get the best out of the time that they spend in institutes, okay? Now, students will be like, oh, why just focus on us? Why not also speak about what teachers should improve and what schools should improve and how policies should improve? And I promise you, we will do that in subsequent videos. But if you're a student, watch this video all the way to the end. Share your takeaways in the comments section, because this is going to be relevant to you. This is going to ensure that the 3-4 years in higher education, you spend a big chunk of your life in education. In fact, you go through preschool and schools and high schools and higher education, etc. And so a huge chunk of a student's life is spent in the system. How to get the best out of the system, and that's what this video is about. So number one would be stop blaming the system, okay? I know you'll say, oh, so, there's so much wrong with the system. There are so many flaws. There's so many things that should change. I understand that. And maybe in the passage of time, we will improve those flaws. We will overcome those things. And we already are, with new policies coming out. But I'll give you a simple philosophy here. Stop thinking about the could have beens and the should have beens, and understand that you're here now, sitting in this classroom, wherever you're sitting, listening to this particular teacher, studying this particular subject, and that's called reality. Everything else is wishful thinking. I could have been there, I should have been there, this should be like this, or that should be like that. I agree. Your desire to change things is what pushes us all forward, and in due course of time, I want to see those changes happen. But right now, if you're enrolled in an educational institute, your best bet would be to get the best out of the existing resources. So stop complaining, stop blaming, stop comparing, stop criticizing, and accept it and embrace it and make the very best out of it. When human beings embrace a challenge, when we say, okay, here it is now, and this is what it is, and I have to play this game, you find resources to make the very best of that game. And often I have seen that people who wait for the perfect resources never make things happen anyway. Warriors who wait for the perfect weapons never enter the battlefield because they wait. People who wait for the right circumstances always keep waiting because the right circumstances never just happen for them. In the same way, my friends, you must understand the amount of sacrifice your parents are making to send you into this system. And although the system might be flawed and it may be broken or it needs a change, but here you are, and you must learn to do the very best with it. So don't blame the teachers, they're doing their best. Don't blame the colleges, they're doing their best. Don't blame the system, it's doing its best. The question is, are you doing your best or not? And then to aspire to rise to a position in life where you have enough influence and enough intelligence and enough resources to bring in change that is required. But while you're going through it, don't waste your energy in blaming and criticism and complaining and comparisons. Okay? As I'm reminded of a talk that I encourage all of you to watch. It's called The Last Lecture by Professor Randy Pausch. The Last Lecture. And in that video, Professor Randy Pausch shared a powerful quote, which goes something like this: we cannot change the cards that we are dealt. We can only change how we play the hand. So in a good game of cards, right, you cannot determine what cards you're going to get. That's luck. Those are the given factors. It's how you play the hand. It's what you do with what you have, right? So shift your focus away from blaming, complaints, comparisons, could have done, should have done. This could have done, would have done land is a wishful thinking land where you can get lost and nothing good will come out of it. Reality is happening here right now in your classrooms with the textbook sitting in front of you. Do the very best and also have a parallel curriculum. I always encourage all students, when you come back home, spend half an hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever time you can take out to pursue subjects that interest you. And you do it through videos and podcasts and books and online debates or whatever. So have your plan also. But understand this is how the system's working right now. For me to flourish, I must make the very best of the given resources. And at the same time, I also have a parallel track. I also have a clone of mine who is also spending time improving himself or herself using other resources freely available to all of you. Okay? So channelize your desire to improve things by embracing the reality and doing the very best with it, and then rising to a position where you can actually influence and improve things in the long run for everyone. Your happiness, your health, your performance are your assets. Don't let complaining or comparisons take it away from you. So this was my advice to students who are currently going through especially long degrees like a 4-year bachelor's program or a 3 years bachelor program or something like that, and they feel it's not worthwhile or they're disengaged. I hope you watch this video, you learn from it, and I hope you share it with your friends. In the next series, I have similar messages for teachers and heads of educational organizations and policymakers to spread the message. Thanks a lot.